The CIA, or CBS is reporting that the CIA source inside the Venezuelan government helped the U.S. track Maduro's location leading up to this capture by the Army's Delta Force. The president said yesterday the U.S. should not pay out that $50 million bounty that was on the head of Maduro. Does that mean that the CIA asset inside still works for us?
Well, I have no comment on CIA sources or methods in Venezuela or elsewhere.
But they won't be receiving the $50 million reward?
Well, I'll simply say that the CIA's amazing work here that has instilled such confidence in the president is a reminder not just to Nicolas Maduro's cronies in Venezuela, but other bad guys all around the world, that we have very good insights into what they're doing and what they're up to.
So when the president says we will run Venezuela, you are confident that there are actual American assets helping to do that? Is that how I should
I'm confident that we have very good insight into Venezuela and other adversaries, foreign nations and terrorist groups around the world. That's why the president has such confidence in John Ratcliffe and the CIA. Well, China was trying to provide support to Venezuela during a U.S. pressure campaign. But where were they when Delta Force went in and got Nicolas Maduro? They were nowhere to be found. And frankly, that's the same thing you saw in June with China and Russia and Iran. We struck Iran, China and Russia did nothing. They stood idly by. That's a reminder that the United States is still the world's dominant superpower. Our friends are very happy today. Our enemies are very worried.
But the person running the country, Delcy Rodriguez, spoke yesterday with Russia's top diplomat. They are in contact with Russia. The defense minister has deep, deep ties to Russia. Is there a U.S.-Russia agreement here? Because there has been speculation based on testimony to Congress back in 2019 by one of Trump's top Russia advisors, Fiona Hill, that Russia has been floating a Venezuela for Ukraine deal here for some time.
No,
is there any such deal?
No, this was a U.S. operation that was designed to remove Nicolas Maduro because he was a U.S. indicted drug trafficker. And you don't get immunity from American justice when you're indicted by our courts just because you're the illegitimate communist dictator of another country.
But to be clear, that's not what I'm saying here. Is there an implication that if Russia doesn't meddle in America's backyard, South America, the United States will do something less in Ukraine, which Russia calls its backyard?
No, there's no such implication. And obviously, Russia doesn't need any kind of pretext to do so. It's invaded Ukraine twice over the last 11 years. There's no such implication here at all. And this is an operation that the United States conducted on our own without any coordination or cooperation from other countries to advance our national interest, which is to stop the drug trafficking and stop Venezuela from cooperating with countries like Russia and China and Cuba and Iran.
Okay. I want to ask you about authorities here on the other side of the commercial break that we are going to take. So let me do that and come back.
Sure.
All right. Stay with us. Senator Tom Cotton